Me need 3 fork, 2 food week, dog. 12 spliff a roll for the day when me feel calm. But if me no feel calm, do the maths real fast. Vibes kitchen at the place where me speed on. Cook, give me on any boy. Me can't get the right food no matter how me try. Vibes of the recipe, everything me like. A mad thing when Stella make the fire light. Me pocket fully charged, touch the road our time. Lace up me clocks, food fast, brain paranoid. The YouTube channel active.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today's video I'm going to be making some cornmeal porridge. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Okay, so to make our porridge we need nutmeg, vanilla, salt, evaporated milk, cornmeal. Right here I have a cup and a half of cornmeal. I have some coconut milk, which is optional, gives great flavor. Have some water, which is what I'm going to use to soak the cornmeal, and then cinnamon. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer the cornmeal into this bowl right here, and then I'm going to add some cold water, and then just let it sit for a minute, and the cold water will soak through the cornmeal. Don't mix it immediately, because if you do, you're going to have a lot of lumps in your cornmeal when you try to make the porridge. Okay, so in between time, you're going to go ahead and add a pot on the stove with some water. Right here I have about 2.5 cups of water. Add some salt, and you can add more later if you need to. Evaporated milk, about half a can. Vanilla, I'll say a tablespoon or so. I like vanilla, so I tend to add a little bit more. So you can add a tablespoon or so. I'd say 2 tablespoons. And then next, some cinnamon. I don't add a lot of cinnamon because I don't like cinnamon. I'm also going to add my coconut milk, and then just bring everything to a boil. Okay, so now that the water has soaked through it, now you can see that you can stir with ease and there are no lumps. So once the water starts boiling, we're going to pour this in there. Another option that you have is to use a blender. So you add your cornmeal, your coconut milk if you choose to, your evaporated milk, or you can use regular milk instead of the coconut milk too, or all of them. But whatever you choose to do, you add the cornmeal, evaporated milk, regular milk, and you blend it in the blender, because the blender will help to loosen any lumps as well, and make it a little bit easier for you if you don't want to use the method of soaking. Okay, so now that it's boiling, we're going to go ahead and pour the cornmeal in, and you're going to have to keep mixing until it starts boiling again. Just keep stirring until it starts boiling. As it boils, it's going to get thicker. As you can see, it's getting thicker as we stir. There it is. Okay, so I turn the stove down to a little bit less than medium, and you're just going to allow it to cook while stirring occasionally. One thing I forgot to mention, please make sure you cover the pot, because cornmeal is something, when you're cooking it, it's going to keep popping like this, and trust me, if this gets on you, it's going to burn. So make sure you cover your pot. Alright, so it has been cooking for about 20 minutes or so now. So now I'm going to turn it off and then we're going to mix it. Okay, right now this is how thick it is. So before I mix it, I just wanted to let you know, if you want it a little bit thinner, completely up to you. Some people like it thick, some people like it a little bit on the thinner side. Completely up to you. But the first thing I'm going to add is my sweetened, Nestle sweetened condensed milk. How sweet you want it is completely up to you. And next I'm going to grate some nutmeg in the porridge. Alright, so I added a little bit more condensed milk, and now I'm going to add some brown sugar. Not too much. And like I said, it's completely up to you what level of sweetness you want. For me, because I made a pot that's a little bit bigger, the condensed milk isn't enough, so I have to add a little bit of brown sugar. Alright. Now, moment of truth. Let's taste it. That's it right there. Yeah, buddy.
Vibes kitchen are the place where me there now. We get the nicest food when the fire out. The pepper hot, God know what a bread.